The dimly lit platform at Millbrook Station was eerily quiet that night, save for the rhythmic tapping of Sarah's heels against the concrete and the occasional sigh from Marcus, a stranger who shared her wait. It was nearly midnight and the last train home was running late. Neither of them spoke, both lost in their own worlds of frustration and exhaustion. 10 minutes passed, then 20. Sarah checked her phone repeatedly, while Marcus paced back and forth, his business suit wrinkled from a long day at work. The electronic board kept showing delayed in bright orange letters, offering no explanation, no comfort. The autumn wind whistled through the station, carrying with it the rustling of discarded newspapers and empty coffee cups. Sarah pulled her coat tighter around herself, wondering if she should just call a cab. Marcus had already tried. There weren't any available at this hour in this small town. 30 minutes turned into an hour. The tension was palpable now. Both Sarah and Marcus had important meetings early the next morning, and every minute of delay felt like sand slipping through their fingers. They exchanged glances of shared frustration, the kind of unspoken understanding that only comes from being stuck in the same unfortunate situation. Then at 12:43 a.m., the station's speakers crackled to life. The announcement that followed changed everything. We regret to inform passengers that due to a severe mechanical failure, the last train service has been canceled. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. Marcus exploded in anger, kicking a nearby trash can. Sarah just stood there, defeated. They both ended up sharing a cab home, cursing their bad luck and the inefficient railway system. Sometimes life's greatest frustrations come wrapped in the most ordinary packages. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. The next morning, as Sarah sipped her coffee and scrolled through the local news, her hands began to shake. There, on her screen, was a headline that made her blood run cold. Fatal train derailment on Millbrook Line. Mechanical failure leads to tragedy. The very train they were supposed to be on had derailed in the middle of the night, just 20 minutes outside of Millbrook Station. The images showed twisted metal and emergency responders working through the wreckage. Sarah immediately thought of Marcus and their shared frustration the night before. Later that day, she passed by the station again. The same electronic board that had frustrated them now displayed a different message, one that seemed to carry a weight she hadn't understood before. Service temporarily suspended. You see, sometimes what we perceive as life's greatest inconveniences are actually blessings in disguise. That night, a canceled train felt like the universe conspiring against them. But in reality, it was the universe protecting them. Those moments of frustration, those seemingly endless delays, they're not always setbacks. Sometimes they're safety nets, carefully placed in our path by forces we don't understand. The next time you find yourself stuck, delayed, or derailed from your plans, remember the night at Millbrook Station. Remember that sometimes the train that never comes is the one that saves you. Because in life's grand schedule, delays aren't always what they seem. They're protection in disguise.